Well, employees at the South African Human Rights Commission are outraged after the acting CEO of the commission allegedly passed racist remarks while addressing senior black managers at the institution. She reportedly referred to them as black babies during a planning session. The matter was subsequently reported to the chairperson of the commission, Advocate Bongani Majola. Well, joining me to discuss this matter is a representative from the National Union of Public Service and Allied Workers, Sibusiso Khanyeza. Sibusiso, thank you so much for joining us via the telephone this morning, if I'm not mistaken. But perhaps we can start with you by just taking us through the incident. What exactly occurred during that planning session?
Good morning, Tinyiko and the viewers. Actually, if I may, personally, I was not part of the meeting. That is where the incident occurred. However, I was briefed by our representatives inside the Human Rights Commission as to what transpired. And as a result, the statement was then written by members, which was ultimately putting in some demands which were presented to the chairperson of the commission.
What are the workers that you are representing saying about the utterances, at least how they made them feel, and I suppose their reaction to what the acting CEO allegedly said?
I hope you are referring to the response now from the chairperson of the commission, if I'm correct.
No, I'm asking because my understanding is that you're representing the senior managers that have laid this complaint. And, of course, they have told you what transpired. How did the incident make them feel?
Oh, okay. Maybe let me then be more clearer. We represent plus minus, I would say, 59 to 60% of workers in the commission, which include at another level senior management and the other staff. So in the meeting, which was the ops meeting, staff and leaders of senior management who were part of the meeting, they were all outraged, actually surprised by the utterances from the acting CEO, especially when after they heard that she uttered such racist comments, they tried to find out whether that was a mistake or it was indeed deliberate. What surprised them was that the response was, she's never said such a thing, which then led to the visiting of the footage, because ordinarily these meetings are recorded, which then came out clear that she did say what they were asking her. But even then, she couldn't apologize. She wanted to carry on with the meeting, which then made the meeting to feel not happy, and the meeting had to be adjourned at that moment.
Right. Now, in the Commission statement, it mentions an investigation that is underway, and that's why the acting CEO has, in fact, been placed under precautionary suspension. Just tell us how far along those investigations are, if you're privy to that information.
As far as I'm concerned,
Sibusiso?
Yes.
Sibusiso, are you still with us?
No.
All right, please continue with your answer. Sorry, we couldn't hear you there for a minute.
I'm sorry with that. I was saying, as far as we know, the statement that was issued, first of all, to the staff, but then later given to as a media statement, is actually that. The commission, when I spoke to, because he called me yesterday, I think late, the chairperson, he was telling me that they have not yet actually practically engaged on any process, except to say they are still trying to get the person that is going to be appointed for this task by the commission, because they don't want to do it themselves. But at the same time, he also mentioned that where they are seated, they, according to what they put in their statement to the staff, is that everything in their power they are going to do, and they stand by Abasebenzi to say they don't want them to be stressed by this whole situation. They are following the necessary due processes. And I think our approach to the whole situation is that as long they have not even started with the actual process itself, whereby they've appointed the person, the employees are still not happy. And the employees, depending on how long, because I also checked with Mr. Majola, I'm sorry to mention his name, probably would not like to have him mentioned, is that they are working day and night because they've got other tasks at hand and they need to carry on with the business of the commission, but they are committing to say as soon as possible the person will be appointed, and they are thinking by Monday they will be able to give a direction, because up to so far they don't have a name that has been conclusively of either a former judge who can carry on with this business of investigation or not.
All right. Well, Sibusiso, unfortunately, we have run out of time and we are going to have to leave that conversation there for now. But I'm sure we will continue to cover developments around this, certainly as soon as we have more information with regards to this investigation. Up next is, of